Hey guys, it's Nikki. So in today's video, I wanted to sit down and kind of just do a get ready with me kind of chat. I figured we'd do some makeup together. I wanted to do a look using my Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette again, because obviously I used this in my full face when I tried new makeup was that like a month ago, and I've used this a few times since then and I really like it, but I haven't really uploaded any videos on it since then. So I wanted to use this and kind of do like a fun little Valentine's Day get ready with me. So I figured that would be fun because these colors are perfect for Valentine's Day. They're just that really beautiful pink and romantic. You could do something super dramatic or do something more on the little pretty romantic side. But yeah, so I wanted to use this and kind of get ready today. I'm really just gonna show you guys kind of eyes and then powder products and stuff. I'm not really gonna show you guys too much of foundation, concealer, because I'm really just kind of using the same products I've been using. I'm also in the process of trying out new stuff, switching new stuff out, trying new routines. So I just kind of want to stick to just fun stuff instead of you guys seeing a whole bunch of new stuff that I don't know if I like it or not. So I'm still trying out some new products that I've gotten for my face and everything, but so you guys will see all my powder products, so obviously eyes and then blush, bronzer, all that fun stuff. Yeah, so the center focus is gonna be mainly around this palette. Disclaimer, I want to put out there, my eyes are literally so freaking swollen right now. I have no idea what happened. I woke up this morning and I don't know why. I don't know if I just didn't drink enough water or something yesterday, but my eyes are super swollen. My cheeks were really puffy. Those went down after I got up, and I just kind of put a cold towel on my face, and I did a soothing aloe mask, and that kind of helped, but my eyes are just puffy. So I don't know what happened in that aspect, but yeah, it's not fun. I don't enjoy it. And so hopefully you guys don't mind. I wanted to do a really fun glitter smoke show bombshell look I've had in my head using my new Anastasia palette. But when I woke up and saw my eyes like that today, I was like, no, we're not doing that. Let's go ahead and get into this video, and yeah, let's get ready together. All right, so I have my eyes primed and I have my tape on. So now we can go ahead and get into the palette. I just have my eyes primed with some concealer. I haven't set them yet, so I'm gonna do that here in a sec. But what do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm gonna go in with the shade Hotspot right here. Yeah, Hotspot, and it's just a matte cream shade. Where's my brush that I want to use? And I'm just gonna set the just the concealer with this and set that primer. I'm thinking I want to do kind of more of a darker romantic type of look, because the last time I used this palette on my channel, I did more of a light kind of just pretty look. But now I've used pretty much all the shades in this palette, so I want to really go into the darker shades, especially for it being Valentine's Day. Kind of want to do something a little bit dark and sexy, not too frisky, but So, yeah, we're going to kind of play with some of these darker shades over here. I think that's going to be really pretty. I'm going to go in with the shade Feels right here, which is a nice transition shade, and I'm just going to put this in my transition area. Just kind of fluff that in there. Go. I said this in my first impression video when I first used this palette for the first time, but personally I feel that this palette, the pigmentation is just so much better. I'm sure on these close-up shots you're really gonna see how swollen my eyes are. So yeah, just disregard that. I don't know why they're so swollen, but probably should not be putting makeup on my eyes with them like this, but oh freaking well. But the pigmentation is just really there with this palette, and I really am very impressed by it. And I want to try some other Urban Decay palettes that they've come out with the last couple years, because I was very thoroughly impressed by this palette. So now I'm gonna go in with the shade Devilish right here, which is like a maroon type of like, just like a maroon red, and it's matte. And we're gonna put this directly in the crease here. Since we're doing more of a Valentine's Day look and we're getting more into talking about like romance, and we're playing with romance colors, what are you all doing for Valentine's Day? Are you staying in? Are you going out with friends? Are you with your girls or with your dudes? Like, what all are you doing? Are you and your significant other gonna go out? I think me and my boyfriend kind of decided we're gonna go see a movie and everything, and probably maybe get some like food or something after. So because we both work on Valentine's Day, so we're probably not gonna do something until like the evening, but you know, movie, some food, can't go wrong with having a chill Valentine's Day. So I think that's just what we're gonna do and everything, which I'm fine with, because I don't know, I didn't really want to have like a super dramatic Valentine's Day. I don't know, I guess I'm a little bit more minimalistic. Like, I want to do something, but I just don't want to do like a whole lot. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Privacy right here, which is that really pretty dark matte brown, and we're gonna put this in our outer corner as well as our lower crease. It's just gonna add, you know, just some dimension and some darkness and all that good stuff. Don't feel bad if you're not doing anything on Valentine's Day. I mean, Valentine's Day is really just such like an overrated holiday, but it's just fun to like do something for it when like you do have somebody. But I mean, it is kind of an overrated holiday, so it doesn't really matter to me like too much if I don't do anything. But I mean, when you do have a significant other, I guess it's like fun to go out and be like, we're doing something for Valentine's Day. But like in the past, I haven't done anything, and it's not like a huge deal. I think I made more like of a big deal out of it in like middle school and probably like early parts of high school before, like compared to now when I'm an adult and I just kind of like don't care like if we do something. I think it's just the point of the fact that it's like a couple's holiday, so like for you to do something with your significant other that day, it's just kind of like, you know, oh, really don't even know like what I'm trying to say. But I think the holiday one is overrated, and it's just fun to say that you did something on Valentine's Day with your significant other. I'm gonna take the shade Bing right here. Wait, am I pointing to the right color? I am. Right there. It's right next to Devilish, and I'm gonna take this on just a small little crease brush, and we're gonna just kind of blend out that outer corner into that crease color. Just in that outer area, it's just gonna add a little bit more dimension and a little bit more color payoff just in that outer area. So then that way when we do just kind of touch this up later on while blending, you're just gonna have a hint of a different color in there. I had plans for this video. I really didn't know kind of what I was doing, so I'm honestly just sitting down and filming because I have been sick like literally for a week. I have an upper respiratory infection, like a viral one. I had to go to urgent care for it. It was actually really crappy, and I like 10 out of 10 don't recommend ever catching one. I wasn't trying to, but it happened. I'm gonna take the shade Juicy right here. It's next to Reels. It's more of a, or not Reels, Feels. It's more of like a peachy shade. I'm just gonna do a little dab, and I'm just gonna take this and kind of blend on top of all of those colors. This is just gonna blend all of those crease colors and transition shades together, and just make it all look seamless. So it just adds literally the littlest a bit. I'm not adding really any pressure, but it's just going to make everything look so much better on that area. Now I'm gonna go in with just my concealer and I'm gonna carve out my lid real quick, and I'll be back to kind of talk about the shadows I'm gonna be using. All right, so I have my lid carved out, and we're gonna go in with some of these kind of more darker shades. I'm gonna take the shade Young Love right here. And the camera's kind of like washing out the colors. It's making them look a little bit lighter than what they actually, I just had my brush and I don't know where I put it. It's right in front of my face. And I'm gonna take Young Love and I'm basically going to put this all over my lid. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. It's like a really pretty berry pink color. But yeah, I feel like I'm just like super delusional since I got sick, and I'm like, I don't really know what to talk about or anything. But yeah, this is my Valentine's Day look. I feel so rusty because I actually haven't like sit down and filmed in a hot minute. Like a lot of videos you guys have been seeing have been like pre-filmed. So for me to actually sit down a video in like real time and just sit and film and talk, it's weird for me because I haven't done that in so long, especially coming back from doing like Vlogmas and everything. Like I think when you guys saw my Anastasia like review video, that was like the most realist, like true time video. And then obviously I just uploaded a vlog that was like not supposed to be pre-filmed as far out as it was, but it just happened to be that way because of just how I got sick and everything. I'm gonna go in with the shade Bang Bang right here, which is a really light peachy pink, and I'm just gonna take a little tiny like dome crown brush, and with this I'm gonna go in kind of the inner part of my lid here just to kind of make that a little bit brighter. I'm gonna go ahead and do eyeliner and do like my face, like my base and everything, and then I'll come back to finish up the eyes and do the rest of the face after. All right, you guys, so I have basically pretty much all of my makeup on. I have my eyes with eyeliner and then I have on my base. So we're gonna go move in to doing like powder products, and we're also gonna be doing, ooh, that was a lot of powder. And we're also gonna be finishing up the rest of my eyes. So I figured I'd show that on camera so you guys can see kind of how this look comes together. I'm actually gonna bake my under eyes in the center of my face, and I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in lavender. This is probably one of my new favorite powders ever. This one and the Cover FX, the Perfect Setting powder, are like my two winners. I love these two setting powders. They just make everything so brightening, and they just look so good on everything, and they really just set your makeup so freaking well. I'm just using a mini Jeffree Star Morphe sponge. This kind of on my forehead as well. I'll take as much on my forehead as I do like my nose and my under eyes and kind of like my chin, because those are the areas that I really have a lot of like, I just get a lot of, it breaks up a lot. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Don't we look so pretty? For lashes today, I think I'm gonna take some Lily lashes in Miami, and it's really gonna like spice up this look a bit, make it a little bit like, ooh. I'm gonna take that while I let this bake for a second, and then I'll wipe it off. But yeah, I'm gonna do that while this bakes, and then I'll come back and wipe it off. I like to apply lashes off camera just because I think that it's just a lot easier for me personally. But yeah, I'm just gonna use some Lily lashes in Miami. I wanna use my D-Star lashes, but none of the D-Star lashes I have, I really don't wanna cover up this look a whole lot. And these lashes are perfect because they're dramatic, but you can still see the look perfectly through it. If this was a little bit smokier, I would put on my D-Star lashes. Which, if you ever are in the market for some new lashes, D-Star lashes are my favorite. You can use the code Nikki to get 15% off at checkout. But yeah, I'm not gonna use those today because I feel like using Lily. Plus, I use D-Star lashes a lot, so I need to give those kind of a break. But we're gonna use those today. But yeah, if you're ever looking for new lashes that are already pretty affordable and bomb.com, check those out. Use my code. It's not an affiliate link or anything. I get nothing from it. It literally just gives you guys a discount at checkout. So you guys can use that, save some coin. And yeah, inner corners being like, my eye keeps watering and it's being a little brat. I'm gonna go in with just the Revlon Color Stay Powder in the shade Light. And I'm just gonna take a Jeffree Star brush and I'm just going to brush off this bake. Just like that. Just wipe away all of that powder. God, this eye is being ridiculous. I'm also gonna set my face. This is the Makeup Revolution Bake and Blot Powder. I've been really liking this to set my face with it. It's completely translucent, so it doesn't have like a color or anything, but I've been really liking it to set my face. It sets your makeup pretty nicely, and it doesn't make it look cakey. I mean, when I first tried it, I kind of was just like, cake, it's cute. But no, looks pretty good, and it gives your skin a pretty good feel. Do I think it's like life-changing? No, it's just like a setting powder from the drugstore that does its job. And is it like my absolute favorite one on the planet? I wouldn't say that, but it's a pretty good powder and I like it. I think it does a good job on setting the makeup. I'm just gonna run a brow gel through my brows real quick, and then I'm gonna spray my face and get started on the under eyes. All right, so I'm just gonna take some I Heart Revolution, the vanilla and coconut fixing spray, and we're just gonna do one layer of setting spray on our face. Beautiful. This is just gonna set pretty much all of that powder into the skin. That way it doesn't look too crazy. Now we're gonna get back into the eyes here. I'm gonna go back in with this palette. I'm gonna take the shade Feels again, which is that one shade, my transition shade. And we're just gonna take this on our transition area. I'm basically taking this as a transition shade on the bottom, kind of rubbed that underneath there. Take the shade Privacy, which is that dark matte brown again, and I'm gonna push this right at the root of my lashes where my eyeliner is. And we're just gonna push that and kind of drag down that eyeliner. Now I'm going to take the shade Devilish here, and it's that maroon color we used in our crease, and I'm going to just blend out that brown with that color. Now I'm going to take the shade Bing right here, which is similar to Devilish. It's that one color we used kind of in our crease as well. We're gonna blend all this together with that, but this is just going to, it's that more berry color, but we're just gonna blend everything together with that. Just gonna bring all of these colors together here. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of Privacy on this type of a brush. This is by Crown Brushes, and we're just gonna kind of accentuate the outer corner a bit. I've been liking to do this a lot with like my darker browns and just accentuating that outer corner because it just makes it a lot more smoky. I don't know what it is with like stuff in outer corners, but anything I can do to make it look a little bit more smoky, I enjoy it. So now on the what am I trying to say? Brow bone and inner corner, I'm going to take the shade Caution right here and mix it with a bit of Turn On. And those are going to be like our highlight color for our brow bone and inner corner. All right, so eyes are done. I thought this was just a really cute, fun, kind of romantic Valentine's Day look. Obviously, it doesn't really matter what type of look you really do with this palette. It's all gonna kind of have the same undertone because of the theme of the colors that are in it. So you can do something really light, or you can do something like this where it's a little bit more smoky, but at the end of the day, it is going to have a little bit of the same undertone, especially with the look, just because of the fact that literally it's the same undertone of palette. So it'd be different if there was like 500 different colors, like a Morphe palette, but you're gonna have kind of the same effect after every time you use it. Now we're gonna move on to the face. For bronzer, I'm taking this bronzer by Nomad Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Mainly Beach. This is their Kiss of Sun Bronze and Contour Powder. This bronzer is super, super warm, but it's literally become one of my favorite colors. Got this in my Ipsy bag like a couple months ago, and I've been obsessed with this bronzer. It's like a cute little travel size, but it just makes your skin look so sun-kissed and so beaming, and, or not beaming, but it just makes it look so sun-kissed and so bronzed, and I have been absolutely obsessed with this bronzer. Like, obsessed is an understatement. I have been loving this bronzer. I never thought that I would have so much love for a bronzer, especially one that I got in my Ipsy bag, but holy crap, you guys. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know what kind of like magic was in that bag, or I don't know what kind of magic they did to formulate this bronzer, but it has been my favorite, and I love the color. I love how it applies. It looks so just like natural on the skin, but like it doesn't look crazy. So for contour, I'm going to take Benefit Hoola because hello, staple, classic. I have gone back to this. I usually kind of switch this out here and there, but I always end up going back to it. I'm just going to put this in my contour areas, but this is just such a good bronzer as well. I feel like Hoola is such a classic too. Like bringing some life to my nose. So we're not done baking. We're gonna do more baking. I'm taking my Fenty Beauty powder again, and where's my sponge? Pouring some into the cap, and I'm just going to take this and kind of carve out my bronzer with this. I'm gonna take a Morphe E16, and I'm just going to stamp some of that powder on the side of my nose. This is going to bring out that nose contour and kind of again do the same thing. I'm not really as messy with my nose contour as I am with everything else, so this is just really going to brighten it up, but I like to kind of stamp this powder all over my nose because it's gonna lighten up that contour line. And I'm gonna stamp this under my underlip too, because it's gonna do the same thing where it's just really going to soften up those lines. So for blush, this is also a product I've been loving. I think I got these in the same bag. Maybe not. I don't think I got this in the bronzer in the same bag, but this is a Tarte blush in the shade Kisses, and this is a really pretty like bubblegum pink. So I figured this would be perfect, especially for a Valentine's Day look, because it's really pink and romantic looking. And I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks here. I also love blush. I love using this color. It's a really pretty color, but I'm so obsessed with blush. I think blush just adds literally so much to the makeup look. I'm gonna take my powder brush and wipe away everything and just kind of blend everything and mash everything together. I'm gonna take just that little brush that I use like under my eyes to wipe away the nose contour. Now I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. highlighting palette, and they just look like this. I've done this before on my channel. This is basically like a tip from like Jaclyn Hill. I'm gonna use this as like a dusting all over my face just to really kind of add some light to certain areas. So I'm just gonna like blend all of these together that you're seeing. And I'm just gonna put it on the very apples of my cheeks here. These are not super strong highlighters, so that's why I like to take these. So I'm gonna put this on the apples, kind of brighten up those apples. I'm gonna take it in the center of my forehead. It's gonna bring just some shine and some light to the forehead and also to the chin. I don't have her highlighting powders to do this. I want to get some, but I've been on kind of like a makeup no-buy for a while because there's been so much makeup coming out. I like literally can't keep up. So for actual highlighter, I'm going to be going in with the Kylie Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Ice Me Out. This is super dramatic. Maybe a little too dramatic for some people for Valentine's Day. But it's me, and I love a good highlighter moment. That is something that will never disappear. Even if I'm doing a glam look, a romantic look, I will always have a pop and highlight. And this one is really pretty. I'm not a fan of a lot of her highlighters, but when I swatched this one and saw it in store, I was like, ooh, gotta have that one. I'm gonna apply that on my face. First, I'm going to just spray my face with some of my I Heart Revolution makeup setting spray, just to give it a nice base for the highlighter. So while my face is still a little damp, we're gonna go in with this Kylie highlighter and we are going to highlight it up. Ooh, are we ready to glow? Because I am. Look at that really pretty glow. Do you hear like the highlighting gods sing? They're like, oh, so pretty. Just let me live my highlighter fantasy right now. I know a lot of people are gonna think that, of course, it's gonna look intense because like you sprayed your face, but no, listen to me. You will know the difference between a good intense highlighter and a not, even if you do spray your face. I'm taking this little brush, by the way, and we're gonna apply this to our nose. You will know the difference because it will look like chalk, like just accentuated chalk on your face if it's not a good like beaming intense highlighter. I have a few that I've tried that I actually don't talk about and I've gotten rid of because I don't like it. I don't like how they look, but I've had a few where I've tried and it just looks like accentuated chalk on your skin. Like you can totally tell that there's no pigment. And so when I spray it, it just looks like it's stuck, but there's no shine, no nothing. Spraying your face is just gonna give it like an added little base, but you will know if it's a good highlighter. One more spritz. I popped on some bottom mascara, so that way my bottom lashes were done, but I'm gonna go in with my lip color. Freestar Cosmetics Liquid Lip in the shade Androgyny. But I hope you guys enjoyed my little Valentine's Day makeup look. I know this video was kind of all over the place, and I'm well aware of that, but I'm getting into the swing of things, getting back into filming, kind of getting back into my groove, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Also, I know my lip line is looking pretty freaking funky, but that's okay. Every lip line is gonna look perfect, and I kind of botched a little bit when I was applying. I sneezed, and I had a little part where I messed up on my lips, so I was like, well, here we go. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Also, too, don't forget to subscribe for new videos every week, and also, too, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, comment down below what your favorite part of the video is, and comment any video suggestions or ideas that you guys have for me. That's obviously where I love to create different videos, is suggestions from you guys, and also any feedback you guys have as well. And turn on that bell, that way you're notified when I upload. And don't forget to follow my socials, that way you're notified on when I upload new videos, as well as new makeup looks and everything like that. And I think that's it. I think my spiel's over. So I'll see you guys in my next one. I love you. Bye.